Planting has been delayed in northeast North Dakota due to wet soils and poor field conditions left after a tough harvest last fall. Farmers are getting impatient, but some may have an advantage when things do get rolling due to no-till practices. Katie Pinky explains in this week's AGWEEK cover story.
Right now we're trying to get in the field, and patience is wearing thin in the area. We have a lot of fields that are not touched, and we're scratching the surface where to begin.
This year in eastern North Dakota, planting is far behind the rest of the region.
This spring is a critical opportunity, or a key opportunity, to try doing some no-till or some minimum till.
Mark Huso and Scott Huso are brothers and work together. Mark is a crop consultant, Scott is a farmer.
We try to raise many different crops to help build up the soil structure. So pinto beans are a major part of our crop plan. Look at that right there. That's what I'm talking about when I say pathways. So that's how your water gets absorbed. But then you take the piece of soil and it just crumbles. Soil that breaks apart in your hand like that, that's a good place to put a seed. I mean, if I'm talking to a conventional till farmer and they're curious about what to do, I would say, don't go cultivate that soybean ground. Don't go cultivate that pinto bean ground before you seed it.
With the late planting season in eastern North Dakota, it's a good time to look at minimum and no-till practices.
A farmer could easily come into this field and plant wheat without doing anything to the ground. That would be my first step. Just try it. One less cultivator pass. Try one less chisel paw pass.
Ideally, the cattle would be grazing the corn stover in the fall. It was combined in March, however, and now they're grazing in May.
One thing that moving forward that I should do is plant some type of cover crop out here, so as soon as we get the corn combine, there's more nutrition out here than just corn stover.
Whether it be edible bean ground, corn stover, or wheat stubble, there are opportunities for minimum till practices this spring.
Traditionally, these are the first fields we're on in the springtime. Right now is not the case. About half our edible beans in this area did not get harvested. So we still have standing pinto beans and black turtle beans in this area. So these fields are going to take longer to dry out. We're hopeful soon this week or early next week we'll be able to plant these fields.
From Annetta, North Dakota, this is Katie Pinky for AGWEEK.